Yeah, here we go, I'm TJQUaKe, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing.
Yeah. What's crack-a-lackin', ladies and gentlemen? What's crack-a-lackin'? This is TJQUaKe, yo, ghetto gamer, and you know what I do? I'm screaming loud because I know a lot of fools out there don't like when I get loud. Woo, man, it's been a wonderful one. It's been a beautiful one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back at you again with some craziness. As you guys know how I do, this is TJQUaKe's Ghetto Gaming Pop Culture Talk, where you know where I get into talking about movies, political news, pop culture, the world, what's going on, what's happening out there. And does anybody else see what I see? I'm pretty sure you do. There's a lot of us out there that are seeing what I'm seeing. And some of us like to get out here once in a while and speak our mind on it. I'm one of those people that does that and everything. Got no problem with it. And ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, I'm one of these cats that, when I first started this show and everything, it technically really didn't get started till somewhere around the beginning of the year when this first year started after Trump lost and everything. Yeah. So that's technically when I kind of really getting heavy into what I'm doing right now. I mainly do game streaming because that's one of my main things. And then we do TJ&MJ Spend Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar movie reviews, which is a podcast that me and my wife MJ always do and so forth. Now, of course, this channel that I created here and so forth, but this is technically was a channel that got started probably about maybe 6 years ago, but it wasn't for what you guys think it is and everything. No, the channel technically was never meant to be anything like what I do right now. It was meant to be like a little, fun channel where I just downloaded, music videos that I loved and I put it in my favorites. And I used to put up little cartoon animations that I used to make, things like that. It was just something that I used to have fun with. Nothing to try to start anything big with and so forth, So then as time went on and so forth, certain things started happening in the country and all that craziness. And one day I decided to mention a situation with my girl Candace Owens, her and Charlie Kirk from Turning Point USA, they had this big thing going on. They ended up being on this show. And this show where this stupid liberal ass heifer and everything, and then there was this guy that was, a Republican cat, supposedly, and everything. They did this show and they had Candace Owens on. Well, this girl thought that she was going to freaking outschool Candace Owens, because this is, your typical leftist white girl, right? Who thinks they know everything about what the problems for black people are. They think they so in your corner and they up there freaking fighting for your rights and all this bullshit when they don't know shiz. This girl's never been in the hood, never probably would ever step in the hood. She don't know nothing about the black man's problems, but they be trying to act like they do. And so she thought she was going to one up Candace. She thought she was going to one up Candace, but Candace owned her ass. Owned it. I got that video and I made a video on that because I wanted to show how when you get these freaking liberals, these leftists that think that they can, try to debate somebody who knows what the heck they're talking about, somebody who knows the real deal. And Candace Owens is one of them people you just don't play with, dude. You don't play with this girl. Like, I would not debate that girl. That girl she's insane. She knows her shiz. She knows her history. She ain't no joke. And this girl thought she was going to pull some shiz and she got crushed and so forth. So my thing is, when that happened, I had to show it, dude. I had to talk about it. And it was the first time I wanted to get some off my chest because there was a lot of things going on. And Candace Owens and them, and then Brandon Tatum, Officer Tatum, he started making his channel. ABL started his. Geeks and Gamers started theirs. It was all these things going on. I was listening to all these cats going, dude, I want to start saying some shit that I got on my chest as well and everything. It was never to really freaking do exactly what they're doing, but I said every once in a while, I'm going to express my feelings about things. And so that's what came to this. And it started kind of happening a little bit by little bit. I wasn't somebody that constantly threw videos out. I still don't constantly throw videos out and everything. This is something I just do for basically just to kind of get things off my chest, speak my mind about things, and, you know, talk to people out there that want to know what's on the other side instead of always listening to the left-wing media and so forth. That's what I do. I like to bring things down to realism. I like to bring things back down to planet Earth. You know, back in the day when we lived in a country that was somewhat sane. See, I grew up in the 80s, so I didn't deal with all this millennial bullshit that's going on now. All this wokey woke SJW, a woman, you can't call a woman anymore. A man wants to be a woman, a girl wants to. I didn't grow up with all this stupid shiz. My pronoun is they, them, and theirs. And we didn't do that shiz back then. That was unheard of. You would have been looked at like you were crazy saying some stupid shiz like that. That's when people were actually normal and we actually had some sanity in our country. We don't have that anymore. So people like Candace Owens, Brandon Tatum, you know, ABL, Geeks and Gamers, all these different type of people, dude. My boy Black Conservative, he's one of my favorite ones out there too. We like to bring some sanity, you know, some sense to the nonsense. And that's why we get up in here and we make these videos. Me, I just started throwing things out once in a little blue moon. So this was something that was gradually growing for me. It wasn't something that I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get 15,000 subscribers. I'm not in it for that and so forth. I love it when people want to hear what I got to say, whether you don't like it or if you do like it. You know, it's all good. The people put their comments in, and lately I've been getting quite a few comments on one video that I thought I technically made. I thought there might have been maybe 40 people might would have watched it. This thing's up to now, I don't know, 600 views almost or something like that, or 500 and some odd views and everything. And everybody named Mama, I must have struck a vein, dude. I must have struck something, dude, because I got some fools on there that are just crying. They're mad because I'm talking about The Little Mermaid, and I used her as an example of the woke-ass SJW Hollywood and Disneyland and everything. Disney is a woke-ass company, and they like to spread stupidity. They want to put stupid stuff like LGBTQ and teach that shit to your little child. They want daggum transgenders to be pressed out on children. They want all these different things that are, in our opinion, us people that are conservatives, immoral, against God and everything. And I'm sorry for all you people that hate her out there. And I told this one gentleman that's, you know, been commenting on my show, hey, dude, and everything. You can comment all you want. I don't give. I'll bring the noise. Trust me, I'm gonna bring it to you and everything. Leave your comments. Cool. Just don't think that I won't come back at you though. I will come back at you. I'll come back at you hard and raw because I don't give a damn. I don't give a shizzle about your feelings and everything. That's me. And so forth. Y'all don't give a flip about how we feel, so why should we give a damn about how you feel? I don't live in that safe space world. I don't deal with that and so forth. That's y'all. That's y'all little whining, crying little lefties over there. They always cry and say, I need my safe space. You see what he called us? Oh, he's a racist. He's a misogynist. That's you guys. That's always you guys and everything. And I bring up a little stupid topic about freaking The Little Mermaid, making up a point about the hypocrisy of the left, which is what I'm going to show you in this videos right now. The hypocrisy, once again, of the left. Kamala Harris, all the rest of these freaking woke-ass motherfucking Democrats out there like Biden, and you know the whole freaking routine. These fools always talk a bunch of smack. They want to talk, like they talk shiz on Republicans. They want to make Republicans out like we're the bad guys or conservatives are bad guys. Or let's just go with the MAGA thing now, because that's what they're, you know, we're the MAGAs that they find dangerous to democracy, you know, and I find it hilarious, you know, because they're the only ones that are always freaking acting like idiots. They're the only ones that are acting like idiots. Let me show you. Let me give you an example of the idiocy of these people. This is what the left likes to do. I'm just showing you a piece of what they are because this is what I've been seeing for the last freaking 5 to 6 years now is this kind of nonsense. And I'll start off with this video. If I can get my daggone headset up and everything. Okay. Check this bad boy out, ladies and gentlemen.
Tonight at the University of New Mexico, where a violent mob tried to shut down our frequent guest and friend on the couch, Tomi Lahren. Watch as they try to storm the doors at the auditorium where she was speaking.
Ammunition to make us look stupid. And what do you think they're gonna do? So let's make sure we're not looking.
Tommy, along with her dad and several members of the Turning Point USA campus chapter, had to barricade themselves in a kitchen for nearly an hour while campus police called in reinforcements from the local and state police.
So there you have it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this, as Brandon would say. That's just a little taste. That's what the left does when they're all boohooing and crying and everything. Thank goodness Tommy Lauren actually has freaking security and stuff like that, because if them motherfuckers would have been able to burst through that freaking door, they would have been ransacking the place. They would have been going after her. They would have been going after the people that wanted to listen to her, and they would have been trying to fight and shiz and probably possibly brutally hurt Tommy and so forth. This is my advice to all you people out there that go out there and do these outings and speaking out in the public and so forth. Start packing. Start packing and so forth, because these fools nowadays, they starting to get stupid now. They're getting stupid. As you guys just saw right there, these people wanted to come in there and do some bodily harm. She had to barricade herself in the thing for a freaking hour, like she said, because these people, see that one white boy that was up outside the door up there? They trying to push their way in through the freaking door. Daggum security had to hold the freaking door in, keep them in, and had to call backup to get Tommy and them out of there for safety. Why weren't any of these people arrested? That's what I want to know. Why weren't these people arrested? And see, but that's how the left does, though. They don't give a flip about what they do. It's only about when they think we're doing something. And that's what my whole videos are always about, ladies and gentlemen. I talk about the hypocrisy of these dadgum flipnicks, the hypocrisy of the left. And we're about to get into some more of that hypocrisy, because as you guys been knowing, the governor of Texas and the governor of daggum Florida, Ron DeSantis, and Governor Abbott, well, guess what they've been doing? They said, you guys don't want to help us with this border situation. You guys keep saying our borders are secure, and all these daggum thousands of migrants, illegals, bum rushing our borders. We're having to take care of hundreds of thousands and so forth. And you guys are going to complain because we're going to send you a few to your supposable sanctuary cities that you guys have been saying that, this is a sanctuary city. We welcome immigrants. You guys are you guys are evil racists for not wanting to bring this. Remember all that shit they've been talking over the last freaking 5 years? That we're the racists. We're the ones that don't want immigrants coming in here. Well, why not have our borders all open? Why not? They're always advocating for that. And as soon as they get a little taste of the medicine that they've been wanting us to deal with, now they boo-hooing now. Now they crying. Oh no, we got migrants here now? Wait, they're actually in my backyard? Oh no, nobody told me that was going to happen. I thought they were just going to stay in Texas. I thought they were only going to stay in Arizona. Oh no, we can't.
Hi, Governor Laura Cordy from Politico. I have a question in regards to the migrants who were shipped to Martha's Vineyard that we learned about yesterday. I know you sent a letter to Merrick Garland, but is there any action that California's own Justice Department can take? Have you spoken to AG Bonta about anything the state can do in this regard?
Yeah, we're collaborating with him, and that's an open-ended question for us, but I think this appropriately belongs to the Department of Justice, and Merrick Garland should take a close look at it. Turns out I was not the only one. There was a chorus of folks shortly thereafter when we announced the letter that we had sent to Merrick Garland that are arguing similarly. Those migrants are used as pawns to humiliate and dehumanize. What Ron DeSantis is doing is a disgrace. It's almost monstrous, and I say that not lightly. I say that quite thoughtfully. He's got kids. I have kids. You saw those young girls with backpacks, no older than his children, my children, being used as political pawns, and now he's using it to fundraise, to raise money. It's disgraceful. He's a disgrace. What these governors are doing are disgraceful. So it needs to stop. And
So the governor of California sent a letter to the Department of Justice saying you need to prosecute Texas and Florida governors. And all I can say is I think his hair gel is interfering with his brain function.
It's like, man, these people are the biggest motherfucking hypocrites you could possibly ever think of, dude. Biggest hypocrites and so forth. So we got Kamala over here who says our borders are secure and everything. She says our borders are secure. But before we get over to her with her, or, you know, our borders are secure shiz, I'm going to go right here real quick.
State, and it's better to be able to go to a sanctuary jurisdiction. And yes, we will help facilitate that transport for you to be able to go to greener pastures. Biden would fly people in the middle of the night, dump them all across this country. There was no warning on any of this. And all those people in D.C. and New York were beating their chests when Trump was president, saying they were so proud to be sanctuary jurisdictions, saying how bad it was to have a secure border. The minute even a small fraction of what those border towns deal with every day is brought to their front door, they all of a sudden go berserk, and they're so upset that this is happening. And it just shows you, you know, their virtue signaling is a fraud.
And booyah. And he ain't right. He ain't wrong about that. That's what it is. Virtual signaling at the top, highest point it can possibly ever be and everything. It's a fraud. These are your so-called Democrats that you guys all voted for, who are all for inclusivity and bringing the illegals come over, and we can help them out. This is a country for everybody. Blah blah blah. And they forget that this shit costs money. They forget that this shit can dry out resources from some of these states and so forth. They can't deal with all the influx of these migrants coming in over the border just willy-nilly and everything. Oh no, but our borders are secure. Our borders are secure, says good old Kamala Harris. Right, Kamala? Aren't our borders secure? Let's hear what Kamala has to say, and then we'll hear what an immigrant actually has to say. Somebody actually came over the border. Go on, Kamala. Tell us what the dealio is. We'll bring that back a little bit, and then bam.
2 million people cross this border for the first time ever. You're confident this border's secure?
We have a secure border.
Now look how she has to pause, ladies and gentlemen. We have a secure border. Hold on, I'm trying to think of a law here. What kind of law can I think up here? Oh, here we go. We have... Go on, Kamala.
In that is a priority for any nation, including ours and our administration. But there are still a lot of problems that we are trying to fix, given the deterioration that happened over the last 4 years. We also have to put in place a law and a plan for a pathway for citizenship.
And there it is. We had to put in place a law and a plan. That's from Dr. Steve Turley right there. And he's another cat that is, this guy right here is another cat you guys need to be following. Dr. Stephen Turley talks. This guy is on point and everything. And he just puts it out there, man. He just lays it on life because this guy is the smartest cat on YouTube. That's what I gotta say. If y'all want to hear some real shiz come from a cat that knows what he's really talking about, yeah, that's the guy you want to go to because he'll put it down. But let's see now. She says our borders are secure, right? Well, let's see what the migrants here have to say about that. Let's see what some of these migrants have to say, the ones that just came over.
And Vice President Harris said that the border is closed. Is the border closed? Do you believe that the border is closed or is it open?
It's open, not closed. The border is open.
The border is open. Do you believe that all the migrants believe that the border is open?
Yeah, everybody believes that the border is open. It's open because we enter, we come in free.
We come in free. But Press Secretary Miss Pierre, what's her name, and everything. Oh no, our borders are free. Oh no, they don't cross the border. Oh, how that's just hypocrisy. Just crazy. Come on, they don't just walk over. Yeah, they do. This guy right here is living proof of that and everything. Oh yeah, it's open. Oh yeah, we just walk on over for free because they told us we can. Oh yeah, but what did Kamala just tell you guys? Oh, well, our borders are secure. Oh no, what we got to do is, you notice how she paused on that. Our borders are secure.
No problem.
But it's open for you to come illegally, right?
Illegally, yes, illegally. That's true.
And you.
He just said yes, illegally. Yes, I walked into your country illegally. Yes. Anything else? You know what I love about what's going on here? You see how honest they are compared to the politicians? Politicians lie their asses off to you in your face and everything. You got you right there at the damn border watching it and saying, "Hey, man, is the border secure?" Of course, the border's secure. I'm Biden. I'm secure to talk to Kamala. Yeah, it doesn't look secure. Coming in by it looks like hundreds of thousands.
You came illegally.
Yeah, we came illegally, not legal.
And Vice President Harris.
We came illegally, not legal. Do you want me to say that to you again? We came illegally, not legal. So they wanted them here, and now guess what? Ron DeSantis and them said, no, we're going to put them up in your neighborhood then. See, so you guys think this is all cool in Sanctuary City and everything. No, we're going to put it in your neighborhoods, and then you guys can go in and take care of them. Because we never said we were Sanctuary. You guys claim that. And so now that they were putting in their neighborhoods, they all boo-hooing now. I don't believe this is inhumane and so forth. Oh yeah, you guys want to hear the crybabies? Come on, crybaby. Tell us how inhumane this is.
There was no advance notice of these migrant families arriving.
Massachusetts state officials scrambling Wednesday evening to help dozens of undocumented immigrants, mostly from Venezuela, flown into Martha's Vineyard.
Some of these people, I've been told, traveled months just to get to the border. And then we're sent here in an airplane with very little information about where they're going or why they were going there.
But what's the problem? What Martha's people? Do you guys know what Martha's Vineyard is? That's where Obama and them all live. Oh yeah, all the celebrities live out there. It's ritzy of ritzy. Normally that's a place you can never go into. Oh, not unless you got this. Ching ching. Oh, but now, it's a problem. Go on.
Officials say 2 chartered planes landed on the island with about 50 people, including children, at around 3 p.m.
It's manipulating people who are in very dire circumstances, purely for political gain.
Manipulating people for political advancement. Really? How's it manipulated? Do these guys look manipulated to you guys? Do they look manipulated to you? Look at them all. Hey! Look at them way over here throwing up the gang sign. Because he don't get it. This motherfucker right here could very well be an MS-13 and they wouldn't know because that's how dumb they are. That's a gang sign, dummies, and everything. This guy's throwing up a gang sign. Everything. Look at them tats. Yeah, you very well might have some MS-13 gang members up in your daggum little Martha's Vineyard, your little safe haven that you guys always thought you guys were safe from. You guys didn't mind putting them up in our neighborhoods and everything. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait till you guys get to see the craziness you guys get to deal with. But I guarantee you, when the shit goes crazy over there, oh shoot, they'll be throwing these people in Napalm Bay or Bono, what's that? The prison out there in Cuba and everything where they put all the terrorists. Yeah, they'll be putting them there. Terminal Bay or something like that and everything. Yeah. He's all smiling with him and so forth. He's like, but it's technically a fake smile because you'll see this guy. He's already complaining.
Massachusetts State Representative Dylan Fernandez tweeting this photo, saying 50 beds have been supplied by local social services, along with meals, medical care, and a play area for children at the Edgartown Church.
Well, we put together 50 beds, blew up air mattresses. They came, they were hungry and thirsty, understandably.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' office telling us that the Florida legislature funded $12 million to transport undocumented immigrants out of their state to states they deemed sanctuary. explaining in a statement to NBC 10 Boston, saying states like Massachusetts, New York, and California will better facilitate the care of these individuals who they have invited into our country by incentivizing illegal immigration through their designation as sanctuary states and support the Biden administration's open border policies.
We're going to respond and we're going to support these families and provide some humanity.
Governor Charlie Baker's office responding to the moves.
Because he doesn't want to look like a hypocrite. But on the back end, listen what they're saying after they say, "Oh, we're gonna help these people," and then the next thing they say, "But they're using these people as political pawn. They're using them as a political pawn." How's it a political pawn if you guys are all for it? You guys wanted them to come. You guys were the ones that said you were a sanctuary city. Why is it a problem now? These people didn't know where they were going, and all this and that. They knew where they were going. They came to America. That was the whole point. They were in America. And so forth. Let's go on.
This is a shift in strategy.
I thought the word inhumane was a good one to use in this particular case. The people don't know where they're going. The people that are there don't.
Why is it inhumane to go to Martha's Vineyard? Why is it inhumane to go to New York or any of these places that they wanted to go to in the first place? They volunteered. They didn't force them on those buses. Those people wanted to get on the buses. But it's inhumane.
That's why we call it an escalation off the top. This is a shift in strategy.
I thought the word inhumane was a good one to use in this particular case. The people don't know where they're going. The people that are there don't know you're coming. Right. It's good to see, though, that they're being welcomed and that people are tryrying to help them.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Volunteers.
Exactly. I've been to Martha's Vineyard many times. It's a great place. But
then why are you guys complaining? What do you mean, but? But
at least give people some notice so they can prepare.
Yeah, prior to this, best known for where they shot Jaws. But I don't. It's not the end of the story. This is going to continue, I think.
For sure.
Yeah.
But well, what's the problem? I don't get it. I don't mean this is inhumane. Did you just not say that Martha Vineyard is a great place to go? Martha Vineyard is a wonderful place to go. Yes, that's because all them rich folks live out there in Martha's Vineyard. That's why it's a great place to go. They love it out there. But for some reason, you guys have a problem with them when they get there. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Has sent migrants on a plane to Martha's Vineyard. Now, this is where the Obamas have a home, Oprah, Beyonce, even James Taylor, who's going to be seeing fire, rain, and migrants.
Jesse Waters ain't even playing, dude. He's just cracking up.
Not to mention Rosie O'Donnell. I mean, everybody basically that you know on the left has a home there. Do you think they're going to be embracing their new neighbors?
These are all sanctuary cities until they're in their sanctuary.
Right.
I doubt they'll embrace them. Don't know that I've ever been to Martha's Vineyard. I've been to places where we've seen these migrants come across. This is not good for America. Every town's a border town, and we need to make sure we get our southern border secured exactly like we did for 4 years, Jesse.
Every town.
There you go. Everything. And it's not good because, as you know, the Democrats don't really want them there. That's why they're complaining. That's why Lori Lightfoot's complaining. That's why they all tripping. They all boo-hooing and crying and so forth. This guy right here is a real crack up right here. I like what this guy comes in and starts saying.
But you may recall last year, Senator Ted Cruz of Texas proposed a bill that would designate Nantucket, the Vineyard, Cambridge, and other more liberal areas of the country as designated ports of entry for immigrants. This is the kind of policy making. The only comparison I can think of is if Charlie Baker, our governor, were to decide that in order to teach Texas, Florida, and other states a lesson about their laissez-faire attitude toward COVID, that he was going to ship unvaccinated people from Massachusetts down there and drop them off. And
wow. So this fool right basically just said, did you hear what he just said? He just compared the immigrants to COVID. Let me make a comparison here. This is like if if we had people that were unvaccinated and we decided we were going to throw all those unvaccinated, diseased people over into his state. Oh, see how he would feel and everything. Really? Wow, that's amazing. and everything. You just compared them to like a disease or a virus is basically what you call these immigrants. Who's the real racist, ladies and gentlemen, and everything? See, they don't like it when it's coming over on their end. They don't care. They don't care when it happens to us. Leave them all over on your side because we need them to stay in those red states so that we have those migrants will turn into the Democrats because they'll vote for us Democrats because we're the ones that let them in. But we don't want to be anywhere near them though. That's really what he's saying. And he's saying, and so he's complaining about it. And now they're coming up with all these different ways and they're calling it unchristian. What did Lori Lightfoot call it? She said it was unchristian like. Lori Lightfoot, you ain't no Christian. First of all, you don't follow Christian ways, you gay and everything. Yeah, it's kind of an abomination to God. So I don't know why you bringing up the Bible at all and everything. It's unchristian. Like I love when Democrats want to all of a sudden try to use conservatives' Christianity against them as if they're Christians. Y'all ain't Christians. So y'all hate Christians. So don't try to start pretending that now this is an unchristian thing to do when they sending them over to your place where you guys said you would welcome them. That's what sanctuary means. Bring them in. Come on over in the house. Yeah, come on in. Yeah, my door is wide open. Yeah, I just let anybody walk in my house. Yeah, because it's a sanctuary house and everything. My wife would love it. And so forth. Yeah, people. The stupidity of these freaking flipnicks, and they think they pulling shiz over people's eyes. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody but yourselves. You're a bunch of dumb idiots. And that's all I can say. And now that it's the shoe's on the other foot, you guys don't like it. It's a problem now. But of course, they're going to say in the first breath, you notice as they talk, oh no, we're going to take care of them. We welcome, and then right at the end of their sentence of them saying, oh, we're helping them out. We're going to clothe them and doing all this stuff for them and everything. Next thing you know, but this is inhumane. This is not right. These people don't know where they're going. And they're just being sent to places that they don't know what's happening. And it's just so unfair to them. You think these immigrants are saying unfair? They just, yeah, you're right about them walking over hundreds of miles through desert. Yeah, they're just happy that they're in America now, bro. It doesn't matter where the heck you put them and everything. They're coming here thinking you're going to give them free. Give us free jobs, free schooling, free this, free that. And you guys said that that's what you're going to do. So guess what? We're going to put them in your neighborhoods. We're going to let you guys take care of them. And you can take care of the MS-13s that come up on there too, because they slide in there with them. Oh, yeah. Everything. As you guys noted, I pointed that out to you in that picture and so forth. But no, they're all boo-hooing and crying. They're like, I mean, oh, yeah, we really do want these people here. No, we really. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and end it with that craziness. And so forth. You know how I do. I'm TJQUaKE, yo, ghetto gamer. And yes, you guys, of course, like I always say, please do come in and give us your best shot on one of your comments on hating what I'm saying right now. I love it when you guys do that because I love coming right back at you and throwing a nice big fat blow to your mouth and everything. Oh yeah, it's fun to me and everything. I don't give a damn. It's all good to me. And for you guys that do like it, go ahead and subscribe. Come on over here, click on that little like button and all that. Share this with your friends and so forth and put out the point of what I'm trying to put out. Some of you people that do understand what I'm saying, y'all know the deal. And for these flipnicks that don't understand, well, I'm sorry. Like I said before, this isn't a sanctuary channel. This isn't a place of a safe space for you. I don't do that here. And everything. I will get in your freaking face and I will call you out. I don't give a damn. Try me. Anyways, y'all, you know what I do. I'm out of this mother flip.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm TJQUaKE, the ghetto gamer on this game. Yeah. Here we go. I'm TJQUaKE, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up, gonna shoot 'em up, right here on Gaming String. Bang, bang, blaze it on up, TJQUaKE, we're busting like the 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's get into this, y'all. Yeah. TJQUaKE, the ghetto gaming show.